Start already.
I know. Sorry. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, bad.
That was bad.
Allow me to begin.
Yes, you introduce yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. This is Jawad, the editor of Rekon, and here with me is...
Mohammed Faisal Al-Qasimi, the sub-editor of Rekon.
And welcome to Generation Weekly.
This week, we are going to talk about our favorite purple reptile. Yes, you know him, you love him, and he loves you.
Spyro.
We're not talking about Barney?
Well, that's next week's topic. We should keep it a secret.
We're kidding, guys. We're talking about Spyro, the one, the only, the purple dragon that has sparks.
Yes, literally.
Yeah, with the dragonfly named Sparks. So you play the game countless hours. You've 100%ed it, and you
multiple times.
Damn.
Multiple times.
I thought you did it once. So what was your nostalgic feeling with the game?
God, whenever I play it, I don't know, I get a rush of feelings, from the past. So it's like time travel, but with feelings, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes happen to me when I play Mario games, but
Yeah, Mario games have been there the whole time, so you don't know which time period you're in anymore.
Yeah, 1979. Anyway, we're going to be talking, you know the rules, pros, cons, and our verdict. Why don't you start it off with the first pro?
Yeah, I think you forgot something there, Mo.
What?
We didn't tell them which game we're talking about.
Oh, right! We didn't even say it! Because, Spyro 1 to whatever, Skylanders?
Skylanders is
crap
horrible.
game.
It's horrible.
That flipping crap game.
What did they do to Spyro?
I know!
Did you see his face?
It's like...
It's not Spyro.
It's not
it's
Spyro
his
anymore.
retarded cousin, Iroh.
Hi, Spyro!
Well, anyway, today we're going to be talking about Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Exactly.
Damn it, I was going to do it at the same time. Alright, let's do it. One,
no,
two.
That's good. It's good enough.
Okay.
Shut up. Let's just continue. Okay.
Well, you're going to start with the first pro, that's for sure.
Yes, the first pro. Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage has a lot of playtime. You could spend hours playing that time. I remember spending weeks and weeks playing that game as a child, and when I played it again a few months ago, it took me at least a week to complete. And even then, not even 100%. It has so much to do, so many levels, and so many things on the side that you would probably miss while you're doing, but you'll come back later and do them again. That said, it is still a linear game.
Yeah, I remember playing the Ripto's Rage, the first time I played Ripto's Rage, it was just all straightforward. I didn't, it was really straightforward for me, because, when I first play the game, I usually just go straight through for the story. It's just, the game has a lot of side quests, and when you find those side quests, it makes you feel like it's a sandbox game in a way, even though it's linear.
Sure.
And that's how amazing the game is.
The thing about the linearity of this game, it's different because even though you're going just straight, it's always different. There's something new. Every level you go through feels new. Everything's different. Each level has its own theme, its own characters. You're going forward, but in a different way. Plus, you're not always directed in one road. Like in the time you go straight, but you can either take the left, right, or middle lane.
So it doesn't feel redundant.
Exactly. You choose which lane you want to go with, but still you're going in a linear path.
Speaking of paths, what about the controls?
Yes, movement. I love the movement. I mean, for games back then, so many other games had some kind of flaw that felt as if you're control the character properly or something. But this one is completely smooth. It had multiple ways of travel. The mainly on land, but you would have a lot flight.
I remember that.
He's a flying dragon. Of course he's gonna fly.
Well, actually, sort of hover, but yeah.
Most of the time, but there are some flying levels. You know that.
I remember.
There are some flying challenges and everything. Yes. And you spend a lot of time underwater. And all three methods of transport, well, you don't transport anything, method of motion, are all extremely smooth. The controls are easy to get. And when they teach you the controls at the beginning, it's not even like a tutorial level. It happens through the game. The characters, like, Hunter, he just tells you, oh, go pick that up. And by the time you get there, you learn how to walk.
I love Hunter.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The first time I ever met him, and his tutorial on like jumping and running and walking, that was fun. That was seriously fun.
He's like, hey, go glide there, and then he just bounces across the map. And like, okay, sure, why not?
Oh God. And you said something about challenges.
Yes, that's another thing. While you're going in a linear path, many challenges you come across many challenges on the way, which it's interesting. You're not just walking forward and just strolling by everything. You get stopped a lot. There's always something in your way that you have to figure out. There's many tiny challenges on the side. Like a guy's like, hey, help me! The guys took my stuff, and you're like, you get to choose. Okay, I'll help you, or no, fuck off. I'm going there. But eventually,
help me! That guy just stole my sheep. He's gonna eat them.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go kick his ass.
And straight away through the headbutt.
Some of those challenges are simple. You just pick it up, do it within 5 seconds, and just continue. Others you would spend hours on trying to finish. We'll come back to that at the cons.
I remember the comedy of it. It was really funny.
It's comedic. And it's in the most unexpected moments. Like you're going through the level, and then just some random character comes up, and he just says something odd, and you're like, whoa, what the hell was that? Especially Moneybags. Do you remember that guy?
Oh, he still creeps me out.
He rips you off on everything. He's like, see that door? I have the key. Pay. I love the ending though. You get to kick his ass and take all your money back.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts in the whole game. I love that they do that multiple times. That is amazing. He deserved that.
I remembered that that Spyro Ripto Rage was really, really hard. And that's why we're actually segueing to the cons. I mean, the difficulty of the game gets really hard.
No, the thing about difficulty,
I mean,
that,
you can actually like,
unlike other games, you can choose easy, medium, or hard mode. This has one mode only. That's one thing, and it varies. Some of the challenges, like in early game, are easy, and then you get to late game, still easy, but a few of them are extremely difficult in a way that you know what to do. You see your target in front of you, but you just can't hit it. And you keep trying and trying and trying, and it gets frustrating. That's what I really hated back then. Like, this challenge, I know I could do it, but I just can't hit the damn target. I keep trying and trying. And because they give you the option, you can just walk away. And then when you walk away, you feel this guilt, like, I could have done it. And then you come back, and suddenly you can do it. I don't know how that works. I just don't know.
I don't.
But yes, some of those challenges can get frustrating. That's the only thing.
Well, can you give us an example of one of the challenges?
Well, this might sound stupid, but there's a challenge where you need to get 5 cows into a coop.
Ooh.
The first 3 just walk in, but then the 5th one keeps jumping around, and you're like, it's right there, get in, you stupid cow, but it won't. And no matter how much you try, it just walks away. It's like, have you ever had a fly in your house? And you open the window and it just won't fly out.
Yeah.
The same thing. That's just one of them. And then another thing, for example, the last boss. I mean, Ripto himself, when you fight him. I mean,
spoilers.
Shut up, it's not spoilers. Come on. You start the game, you see him walking in front of you. Like,
the spoilers.
Like, if after 10 years you don't know what happened, you're...
Wait, what's the game called?
Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage.
Spoilers!
I wonder who you fight at the end. But yeah, that fight is extremely difficult. And the fact that it has 3 long phases, And
each phase has like what, three hits?
You have to hit him 3 times, and you don't. It's not like you can go and hit him. You have to wait. It's these kind of fights where you need to wait for the proper moment. And during this time, you need to survive and survive, and it's difficult to survive because he hits hard and fast. And if sometimes you get to the 3rd phase, you feel finally you're getting there, then he hits you once, you die.
And you go back from the beginning.
And yes, you go all the way back to the beginning of phase 1. That is extremely frustrating. It's like, come on, I did all that. No.
Which actually reminds me, you mentioned that some of the parts of the game get really hectic when you try to survive. Like some of the deaths.
Yeah, that is stupid. That's the only thing in the game that I felt kind of buggy. Like, you're just walking around, hitting monsters, and then suddenly you bump into him. You dash into him with your horn. You're supposed to kill him. One of the attacks is the horn thing.
The skull bash.
Instead of killing him, you bounce off him, which is something as if you hit a wall, and then he hits you with a hammer and you die. Now, that's not supposed to happen, but when it does, it just frustrates you. I mean, it doesn't push you back much. You just respawn right away, but it's so annoying. It's like, come on, what was that? What was that for?
Ow.
Yeah, that happens. And then lava is not well done. You can just, pass by it and still get burnt. Those are the only bugs I found in the game. Other than that, there are some kind of glitches and stuff, but you have to look for them. Kind of secret jumps in the corners. I mean, it's an old game. They couldn't hide everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
But those only if you really look for them. That's not something that will ruin the gameplay at all.
Which makes it feel tedious that since the game is already linear.
Yeah, you can't explore really.
Yeah, well, since the game is really linear, you feel that you must complete everything.
That's not the only reason. This is kind of a spoiler, but by the end, it's not okay. If I won't tell them how. You find a door that says you must complete 100% to open this door. Now, if you like the game and you're curious, I mean, you came all this way and this door is here. You'll be like, damn. You turn around and you go back and finish every single challenge because you want to find out what's inside that door. Now, I'm not gonna tell you because that door is awesome.
Yeah.
I finished the game on 100% only twice. I played it multiple times, but finished it 100% twice. That door is amazing. Go play the game, finish it 100%, and open the door, and you'll know what I mean.
Well, since we've been talking about the good and the bad, how about we talk about the beautiful, the verdict?
It is perfect. I mean, of course, nothing is perfect. It has cons, but those cons, they don't matter. I mean, there's easy to, look past them. It's very easy to look past them.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
very, very small cons that you might not even notice unless you play for a long time, like the death thing or something. Or if you're really immersed in the game, you will never notice the linearity of it because, as I said, it's very different as you play it.
Wait, wasn't Spyro part of Insomnia?
Yes, it was. They did an amazing job. I can't believe they gave it up.
Hold on. Let me just go find the CD.